Advanced Audit and Assurance. Chapter 1. The meaning of audits and assurance. The meaning of assurance. Section overview. There are 4 section overview. 1. Introduction. 2. Assurance. 3. Examples of non-audit assurance engagement. 4. Elements of an assurance engagement. 1. Introduction. This study text is an advanced text on auditing and assurance services. It assumes that you have already studied the basics, although some revision of basic topics is included. The main aims of this text are to build on the knowledge you gained from your studies of audit and assurance and 1. Extend your basic awareness of professional codes and fundamental principles so that you develop a detailed understanding of rules of professional conduct. 2. Introduce practice management. 3. Extend the application of procedures involved in planning, conducting, and reporting on audit assignments and non-audit assignments and deal with group audit and audit-related services. 4. Provide a critical evaluation of procedures and reports. 5. Outline current issues and developments in assurance. Assurance. In an assurance engagement, a practitioner is engaged by one party to give an opinion on a piece of information that has been prepared by another party. The opinion is an expression of assurance or comfort about the information that has been reviewed. A statutory audit is one form of assurance engagement. The shareholders of a company do not accept without question that the information provided in the financial statements by the management of the company is sufficiently accurate and reliable. The statutory audit provides assurance about the quality of the information. This makes the financial statement more reliable for the user as credibility is added to the statement by the expressed opinion of the auditor. Because of the amount of work carried out, a statutory audit provides a high or reasonable level of assurance. Other assurance engagements may provide a lower or limited level of assurance or comfort to the person receiving the opinion. The level of assurance given by other assurance engagements will depend on various factors that are discussed in later chapters. Examples of non-audit assurance engagement. Examples of non-audit assurance engagement might include reports on such matters as 1. Corporate social responsibility. 2. Environmental policy. 3. Employment policies. 4. Non-financial performance indicators. Assurance engagements have become more significant in recent years due to the increase in the range of information provided by company directors in reports to the shareholders and other stakeholders on the one hand, and the resultant need for confidence in the extended information on the other hand. Auditors can provide assurance by giving an opinion about the information in these reports. Elements of an assurance engagement. An assurance engagement performed by a practitioner will consist of the following 5 elements. 1. A 3-party relationship. Under this, we have 3 points, which are practitioner, responsible party, intended users. That is a 3-party relationship, which are practitioner, responsible party, intended users. 2. Subject matter. 3. Suitable criteria. 4. Sufficient and appropriate evidence. 5. Assurance report. The meaning of audit and audit-related services. The section overview are audit. 2. Audit-related services. Audit. ISA 200 states that the purpose of an audit, that is a form of assurance engagement, is to enhance the degree of confidence of intended users in the financial statement. This is achieved by the auditor expressing an opinion on whether the financial statements of an entity are prepared in all material respects in accordance with an applicable financial reporting framework. A financial reporting framework may be provided, for example, by country-specific legislation plus international financial reporting standards. The audit opinion typically makes reference to whether the financial statements give a true and fair view or present fairly the financial position and results of the reporting entity. Audits are long-established, formalized processes closely regulated by law and professional practice. Audits were developed because of the separation between the ownership of companies, that is, by the shareholders, and stewardship by the directors. In order to protect the shareholders from incorrect or misleading information by the directors, an audit is designed to provide a high level of assurance to the users of the financial statement. Audit-related services. Audit-related services are engagements undertaken by an accountant or firm of accountants to perform such assignments as 1. Review of data, 2. Agreed upon procedures, 3. Compilations. Review. A review provides a low or moderate level of assurance that the information under review is free from any material misstatements. The accountant's opinion is usually expressed in the form of negative assurance, which is an opinion that there is nothing obviously wrong in the information. For example, the opinion might be, nothing has come to our attention to suggest that the information is materially misstated. The higher level of assurance provided by an audit enhances the credibility provided by the assurance process. However, an audit is more time-consuming and therefore more costly than review. Agreed upon procedures. Agreed upon procedures are adopted in an engagement where the party, that is the client, hiring the accountant, specifies the procedures that should be followed by the accountant in performing the engagement. Compilation. With a compilation, the accountant is engaged to prepare information for the client rather than audit or check the information prepared by someone else. For example, a firm of accountants may be asked by a client to prepare a tax computation. No assurance is provided in a compilation engagement. Chapter review. Before moving on to the next chapter, check that you now know how to explain the basic concept of assurance, audit, and levels of assurance. 2. Describe examples of audit-related services, including reviews, agreed upon procedures, and compilation. Quick quiz questions. 1. Which of the following is not an assurance engagement? A. An audit of financial statements. B. A review of financial statements. C. An agreed upon procedures engagement. D. A report on a company's compliance with its environmental policies. The answer is C, and the explanation is that no assurance is provided in an agreed upon procedure engagement. The accountant carries out the procedure that have been agreed with the client and reports his findings. Question 2. An audit may never offer absolute assurance. Which of the following statements does not support this statement? A. Audit evidence is persuasive, not conclusive. B. An audit opinion is a matter of judgment. C. In a simple audit, it should be possible for the auditor to test all the transactions undertaken. D. There are inherent limitations in any accounting system and internal control system. The answer is C. Explanation is that the testing of all the transactions undertaken removes one source of uncertainty, that is, sampling risk, but other uncertainties remain, e.g., the use of judgment to assess fair value, depreciation value, etc. Question 3. What provides the highest level of assurance? A. Limited assurance engagement. B. Audit. C. Review. D. Compilation. The answer is B. Explanation. An assurance is a reasonable assurance engagement offering high but not absolute assurance. An audit is a reasonable assurance engagement offering high but not absolute assurance. A review is a limited assurance engagement. A compilation engagement offers no assurance. Question 4. A statutory audit is what form of engagement? A. Agreed upon procedures. B. Compilation. C. Limited assurance. D. Reasonable assurance. The answer is D. The explanation is that a statutory audit is an example of a reasonable assurance engagement. Question 5. Which of the following combination describes a review? A. Reasonable assurance provided. Positive opinion expressed. B. Limited assurance provided. Negative opinion expressed. C. No assurance provided. Positive opinion expressed. D. No assurance provided. Negative opinion expressed. B. The answer is B. Explanation is that a review offers limited assurance. The accountant's opinion is expressed in negative form. Nothing has come to our attention to suggest there are material misstatements. That is the end of chapter 1. Thank you.